And today, reacting to streamers hate MrBeast now. Man, what's going on, man? They don't like how he forced them to do what's it called? The water joint? Let's see. Let's get into the video. Let's do it.
It looks like the tables are turning on MrBeast, and Kai Cenat was right about everything, like I said when it was going on, because Jinxie, very popular streamer, even called out MrBeast just the other day.
MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this shit?
Thing about it is like, and I don't know, maybe you got to be in that position, but feeling pressured, I guess when you're on stream, if he's like, hey, I want to do something for, this is the thing, if MrBeast hit me up and I'm in one of these positions, he hits me up and he says, hey, bro, I want you to, I'm doing like a little donation thing, donate some money, boom, bam, and, you know, we good. Like, I want to be on stream. You're like, oh, that's an opportunity. I'll do it. In your brain, you're willing to go ahead and donate that money. Now, if I'm sitting here and he's like, hey, pull up on stream, but he don't tell me nothing I'm doing, and I get in there, that's a different conversation. Like, oh, I didn't know the nigga was going to start asking me for money, but I'm not gonna feel, if you told me that and I have in my mind, I'm gonna donate this much, but the rest of these niggas do ain't gonna make me feel pressured to send them money. Is he blowing up my phone? Yo, when you want to, come on, bro, send some money. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you don't send this money, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be doing shit to put your career off. Like, how do you feel pressured?
MrBeast, exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, you know, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
And low.
Keep in mind, this is coming from somebody who I believe Jinxie donated $100,000 to the Team Water. Now, a bunch of people wanted to come for his head top and say, well, you know, you donated to a good cause. No, everybody's getting credit, all this other stuff. Well, MrBeast was one of those people, which I'm going to read you guys his reply. And he says, we were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and the clips got millions of views. So they did get credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multimillionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water get access to clean water so they can live longer. Shrugs. This was a bad response from MrBeast.
Yeah. Oh, there he was like, I'm on their ass. I don't give a fuck.
He should have just let this rock, because number one, first, let's talk about Jinxie, because people want to come for Jinxie's head top. Jinxie is 100% right in this situation, and there's a separate situation that he didn't feel good about that happened when he pulled up to the FaZe house.
See, but the thing is, this was so long ago, but like, the reason why I was just like, upset was like, again, this is like 2 years, like almost 2 years ago, but it's like, if like, let's say like somebody came to my house, like a guest, for example, like Queso or like Sketch came to my house, I would like, if I had like a sponsored thing I was doing at a certain time, like I would make sure like that's not the date that they're coming. So like when I found out about that, I was like, wait, what? Cause I like the plan was just to do 24 hours of IRL, cause I never do IRL, but that was the plan. And then like 5 hours in, I just heard about that, and it's like, well, I mean, you just kind of feel like, no one really cares.
Hello again, real quick. I know I've shown you apps like this before, and y'all literally ran them up to where all the good games were gone. A lot of y'all sent me DMs of y'all making some bread, maybe for some food. Some of y'all actually making some real bread, I'm not gonna lie. So to help y'all out, I found a new one. It's called Tester Up, and it pays you to test mobile games. Basically the same idea. You play games on your phone and get paid. But this one has new games that you haven't seen on the other ones yet. If you decide to try it, make sure you use my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to make sure you're on the exact one that I'm using. Just doing a little trial run myself, I was able to see it was pretty easy to stack some money playing casual. Decide to try it, make sure you show me your earnings, bro. I love seeing y'all running up, and it convinces the doubters a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Hit the link in my description or scan the QR code and try it out, bro. Let's get back to it.
So this is just basic human decency. What Jinxie is talking about is, hey, look, you know, I pulled up to this phase thing and they're like using, because he knows these guys aren't friends. Some of them are friends, but Jinxie knows what he brings. He knows if he appears on a phase stream, it's going
to bring numbers. Especially since he does not do IRL. And then so they also do a brand thing as well to help their situation. But one thing I gotta give these things the benefit of the doubt of potentially is that it wasn't them. It was, you know, FaZe as the organization was like, you know, these niggas had a corporate motherfucking beast over their head. So I'd imagine they wasn't even the ones that did that.
Significantly more views than if it's just FaZe alone. That's not saying FaZe doesn't get views without him, but collaborations between big people, they always bring in a larger amount of views than normal. It's kind of like the opposite with collab albums in music. It's usually lower than each of the individual artists' albums. With that being said, he's saying, I felt weird because it's like they're leveraging me and running a sponsored segment when he's not getting paid from the sponsor, but he's being used for the sponsor. And this might be like some FaZe, their team. He's not talking about any of these individuals specifically, but he's saying like, if I know I have a sponsor, how I'm going to handle is I'm going to do my sponsor, then I'm going to bring the guest in, and the segment is going to be about the guest specifically, or whoever I have invited. Like for his, I believe he runs these tournaments. I don't even know if his tournaments are sponsored. The ones where he has a ton of streamers in them. He just does it for the love of the game, highlights a bunch of people. He highlights the game itself. And on top of that, he has all of these participants collaborating, maybe making new connections, quote unquote friends, that they can collaborate with afterwards, introducing people, allowing them to socialize within this space, because most streamers are not able to socialize frequently because they're constantly streaming, and to stay relevant they have to stream more. So it's very difficult for them to even make friends outside of their job and then outside of their niche, which Jinxie's offering. So I think this is completely normal, and this adds to what we're talking about with MrBeast. He's like, yeah, MrBeast brought him on, but there's a bunch of other people on there. Number one, it's like a sponsored segment. It's just Team Water is a sponsor, MrBeast is benefiting from it, and MrBeast is saying it like it was his platform that they all came on, and he was live streaming from his MrBeast YouTube page. No, the reason why there were hundreds of thousands of people that were being streamed to is because Adin Ross, XQC, Logan Paul, Jinxie, and the biggest streamers are all on there. That's why. Like, what are we doing here? So that's completely disingenuous for him to act like, yeah, MrBeast being on the stream increases the views, but this wasn't some sort of even exchange. And on top of that, the Team Water getting the credit thing, let me just give you guys an example, because Kai Cenat got so much hate for not donating. And that just goes to show you that MrBeast, he was weaponizing the audience against these streamers. So the audience thinks these streamers are way richer than they are. Well, for people like Adin Ross and XQC, they are way richer than we imagine. Right. But for a Jinxie, he is a lot less rich than people imagine. Granted, streamers,
but very rich though.
In general, they're not only getting pressured to, yo, you had to donate to the Team Water thing, right? And this MrBeast is doing this, and he knows that he's doing this. That's the thing. And they're like, whoa, you only donated this amount? Damn, that's crazy. Like, even I was like kind of clowning DDG, saying like, yo, he couldn't match up to those donations. He's like, yo, I'm only donate a little 10K, you know?
But that's a real nigga though, because guess what? Do I have more than 10K? Yeah. But I'm about to give you 10K right here. Do I have more to take? Yeah. But this is what I'm about to pay. That's what I have. This is what I got for you, my nigga. It's all right to say it. And what you gonna say? Come on, man. That's barely any money. You're gonna say that on stream? Nah.
Fun of DDG because DDG is always flexing. So if you're always gonna flex, you got to throw around some bread when the charity comes.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Along, or just completely stay out of it like Kai Cenat did. So for the Kai Cenat example, Streamer University, who do you give credit to for Streamer University? You give credit to Kai Cenat. Do you give credit to T-Mobile? That was a massive sponsor of that event. You probably don't even remember it was sponsored by T-Mobile. Do you give credit to State Farm that was a sponsor of the event? You're probably like, wait, what? State Farm? What was going on there? I don't even remember that. Oh yeah, maybe I do. No, you remember Kai Cenat, he did Streamer Streamer University. And a bunch of people came from that, but all of those people, and keep in mind, all of these people were highlighted over several days. So what Kai Cenat did was far more charity than what MrBeast did. MrBeast came on, ran these guys' pockets, rinsed them, and dipped. That's what he did. And then he's talking about, I don't feel bad for asking for a multi-million. Like, these people know what he's doing. And Adin Ross, who participated in this because he also called out Kai Cenat multiple times. And I was saying, like, yo, chill on the dude. Like, why are you keep trying to pull him into this? Well, Adin Ross would apologize for doing that.
This was just a show. And I apologize to every streamer or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people.
Does that nigga think what he think he doing with the money? Aiden thinks that nigga MrBeast just put it into a MrBeast video. I would imagine that nigga put that money up into the water. And MrBeast, I don't think you got to worry about him saying he's going to do X, Y, and Z. That nigga done gave away so much money. He got a team of niggas that just go put the money up. Boom. Go do this. Go do that. Go handle this. Go handle that. And his brand is so big. If something came out showing or saying that this nigga did not pay no money, he's not willing to risk he's not willing to risk that. The nigga dropped his trans friend somewhere and said, hey, man, good luck to you. You feel me? He willing to drop that.
That is saying it's fake. Where the water? Please.
I'm
just looking at many people.
That was just doing that shit with Kai Cenat.
That's it. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that. Everybody. I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not fully. No. I'm apologizing to people that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right. That's the truth. I feel bad doing that. That's what I'm apologizing for.
So Adin Ross took a part of this, and I'm going to do more of a deep dive on the relationship or lack thereof now between MrBeast and Adin Ross, because notice how when MrBeast leveraged all of these streamers to come on his YouTube video, Adin Ross wasn't invited. When Adin Ross was there for hours upon hours upon hours.
And they did an XQC him in. Yeah, facts.
Try to get that goal. Adin Ross and XQC for MrBeast.
Why he ain't put
and he's like, yo, that was dirty what I did. And all he's asking for is proof for like, yo, can we get an update on this? Just like people were asking Kai Cenat for proof of the school. And this really harmed his relationship with Kai Cenat that he was trying to repair. And he did that for MrBeast because Adin Ross, in this scenario, Adin Ross was just trying to have a good heart. He was just like, yo, this is a charity thing. Sure, I'll help MrBeast out. He didn't benefit from this. Like, when you think of Team Water, you think of MrBeast, like I said, and this was the Kai Cenat thing. And MrBeast, when he's doing MrBeast is doing international deals. Like this guy's got MrBeast theme park in Saudi Arabia.
He has some shit with Jack Links. So it's like it's over. It's on a different level now.
Arabia, or I don't know if it was a pop-up or if it's a consistent thing. He's got an international chocolate brand. Like you go to different countries in the world, they're selling Feastables in there. This guy, he's a conglomerate. He is a corporation. So when MrBeast is going into these corporate meetings with these bigwigs that don't know who the hell Jinxie or Mark Rober is that donated. Shout out to Mark Rober, by the way. They're looking at it. He's like, yeah, here at Beast Industries, we did $20 million for Team Water. Is he saying, oh, me and Adin Ross and Jinxie? No. So he's leveraging all of these guys' fame to promote his product that's associated with him or his organization that he's the face of, Team Water. This is completely an outsized deal. It's a win-lose situation because the streamers, they lose money and MrBeast,
they get to write that shit off. They do get to write that shit off, and I know they need a lot of those. I know I would have liked to have been able to write some shit off like that.
Money from them, and he gets to leverage the fact that he's the charity guy, and he gets to leverage the fact that he was able to raise this much money for whatever aspirations he has in the future. Like that just makes his whole conglomerate look better to whatever potential deals that he's going to do, and he gets to look like a good guy. Meanwhile, the streamers, what happens?
In hindsight, this Team Water shit was a horrible idea. This was a bad, it was a good idea for, the people that got clean water, but it seemed like a lot of people like this just what maybe it's not that it was a bad idea, but more so that it wasn't handled the way it should have been handled. Like it seemed good at first. Hey, let's get a bunch of good guys, some streamers together, but everybody should have just been like, hey, whatever you can do, hey, appreciate y'all, man. But definitely not on there like a bidding war of like, all right, we got $400,000. Who's next? Who got $500,000? Jinx, I know you got $500,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? It should have probably not been like, it probably shouldn't went like that.
Does their audience grow? No. Their audience usually just says, oh yeah, good one. We expect you to
donate. Nigga would
ask
me $400,000. I would have hit that nigga. He would have thought I was frozen on there. Nigga, about my connection would have messed up. I'd be like, I got And my
you're rich.
Disconnected. Y'all think that I got frozen for a second.
Okay. They don't gain anything. And he knows that. And he's manipulating that situation. Now, it wasn't just these guys that he did it to. Like, he would also phone, I believe, like certain billionaires that he knew and kind of like try to press them too. And it comes across as like, yo, dog, like, what do you...
Mr. Beast is starting to look a little bit alien. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to look a little bit like uncanny.
What you doing, man? So it wasn't just content creator. He was doing
this guy's like 27 years old.
Doing this to most people. And another streamer would reply to this situation as well. A really rich streamer, Stable Ronaldo.
There's a difference between asking millionaires for donations and then asking. I'll give a perfect example. You asked Rug to donate. Rug said he'll donate 10K. You said it wasn't enough, so you made him donate more. That shit is weird. I agree with what Jinxie's saying. You guys put me in a group chat and I said, yeah, I'll donate. And then you guys asked me, how much do you want to donate? I said, I don't remember how much I said when they finally got me in the call, but they wanted me to donate like $100,000 to $150,000. And then you also literally had a stream with Adin Ross and XQC. And then I think you didn't, I donated $50. And it was awesome, bro. I gave 50 years of free water. And then he also, did he not like never hit Adin Ross about like, he took like all, like, I don't know, bro.
There you go.
Nigga 50.
You have another example where somebody's willing to donate and then you're pressuring them on the amount that they're donating. And then you're turning it into this gamified leaderboard of like, hey, by the way, this creator's better because he donated this much. Look at how much this other guy donated. So you're using all of these tactics, which are like dark manipulation tactics, on these streamers.
Where was this energy when it was happening, though?
Who you know
niggas wasn't
that
feeling
their
like this
careers
was
based off of how people perceive them. And then how does MrBeast leverage them again, right? He puts up the money, which $1 million is nothing to MrBeast, for that live stream YouTube video. And then he has all of the live streamers come in, they film the YouTube video, and they get to win $1 million for their community. Well, the final four happen in real time. So he has all of the biggest streamers, and streaming is the biggest thing now. He has all of them reacting to him. So they're all doing free promo for MrBeast, not just the streamers that were involved, who they weren't paid to be there. So these guys went there for free because they think they're getting exposure, which some of them are. But to be frank, for the YouTube video, I would say yes. Yes, it was an even exchange there. Because if you're a streamer, you're getting on a MrBeast video with a bunch of other popular streamers, it does benefit you. But they're taking time out of their day. Like, yeah, it's all covered, but they're not streaming the hours that they're doing that, and they are not winning the money. It's for their community. So you get the final four, and then you have that being live streamed, and guess who live streams it? MrBeast. So MrBeast jump starts his first stream with like 1 million plus viewers, and the reason for that is because all of the other streamers' viewers are watching for the other streamers, not for MrBeast. And then this did benefit, like he, of course, like you saw the final four happen. It was entertaining. It was the person that won gave to their community. Rage got like 100,000 subs or plus. Like he won a lot of money off of that situation as well. A bunch of his community got subscribers too. So overall, this was a good event. But my point is that MrBeast, he is not the one providing the value in these situations. In the past two situations that I've described, it's everybody else. So all of those other people provided him money. And in this situation, the other people were even bullying others to donate in that situation, or like, goading them into donating, peer pressuring them. And then in the live stream situation with that YouTube video, he leveraged all the most popular live streamers. And on top of that, to boost his own live stream, he had all of them reacting to it live to bring himself all of the viewers. So he put up $1 million and of course production costs. But listen, the dude's $1 billion industry, okay? He put, it's just like, it's a business. business. Businesses, they're going to run the expense. So he takes no harm in this. But all of these other people are bringing their views, their clout, everything that they've built.
This the thing, though. They are accepting this. They can say, hell nah, bro, Jimmy, I feel like you extort me. I feel like you just want me for my views and shit. They don't got to do this. They doing it too for this exact reason. When did this? I just don't understand why this is an issue. Maybe the Team Water thing. But how is getting niggas that want to do this a bad thing?
And
unless he got some type of invisible chain around these niggas' legs that we just don't know about.
It to MrBeast. So they're doing for him. He's not really doing for them like that. Other than the YouTube video, like I said. But he needs people. Because MrBeast isn't the content. Like, really, who's watching MrBeast for it? This isn't a Ryan Trahan, right? Like, people watch Ryan Trahan. They're like, yo, we want to see Ryan do something.
Right.
MrBeast is like, he's the show host. Like, okay, you got to have some other people doing something. And this is...
And he does that with money. That being said, let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub up, comment, bitch, channel. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Great for weird. Gone. Edit, let dog.